Here we go. On to a new adventure as we pull out with our new RV. Skylar and the boys, Zion is crying in the background, but Skylar and the boys are in, and here we go. We're off. It has 3 slide outs and so much more room for our family. We cannot wait for this adventure. Keep an eye out for the new RV reno coming soon.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So like you guys just saw, the old RV is gone. So welcome to the new one. There's Christy.
Hey.
So we're on this adventure again as far as RV renovations go. So as you guys know, we had to do a major upgrade on RVs because of our growing family. The last RV we did, we only had what? 3 boys?
We started with 1.
Started with two, and now we have 4. So 4 boys.
A little bit much.
And so with that said, we needed a bigger RV. The first one that we had no slide outs. If you guys haven't seen our first RV renovation video, y'all go check that out. We transformed a 1996 Seabreeze, and so we have upgraded to a 2006. So we went from 10 years newer to a lot bigger unit, 3 slide outs, and just way nicer. So we're going to show you guys around. It really is dark outside.
So much more room.
Yes, so much more room. It's dark outside, so it's going to be hard to see the outside, so we'll try to get to that tomorrow. But before we get in here and already start ripping stuff out, we want to show you guys what the inside of this thing looks like. The guy who we bought it from did a phenomenal job. He already made a bunch of upgrades to this thing, so we're not going to have to do a lot. But you guys know, if you're married to this woman right here, that it's not going to stay how it comes from the factory.
It never can.
Can't happen. So you guys are in for a treat. We're going to try our best. The last video we did, we're going to try our best to do the renovation as fast as we did the last one, but it's probably not going to happen. The last one, we had a lot more of a budget. You know, we did it in 10 days, and we had money really set aside to do it, to where this one, we're going to kind of try to be thrifty and just do small renovations, because we do have some trips planned that we need this thing, and we don't want to just rip it all apart like we did the last one and get in over our heads. So we have owned this one for about, what, 4 months now?
Yeah, it's been a minute.
And we have taken it on plenty of trips. We've been camping, and we wanted,
like it.
We love it. We wanted to do that first before we did the renovation. The first one, we did the renovations first, and then realized it wasn't big enough. So
we needed to figure out how we lived in it and what we needed. And the number one thing we need in this is we need more
space and more beds.
We need more beds, and with a family of 6, we can't not have that. And we also need somewhere to eat.
Yeah, so
not just a table. So,
but we used this one and wanted to make sure that it was to our liking before we sunk money into it. It runs amazing. The generator works great. So if you are in the market for an RV, 2006 Georgia boy, Georgie boy, highly recommend it. Runs amazing. So with that said, let's do a renovate or a walkthrough and show you guys what it looks like before.
It's not clean.
It's not clean, nice. So we're being real, no editing. So starting on the front, obviously we've got really nice leather or pleather seats. They're not leather. But real big front area. We're not going to probably touch a lot of this because this is, unlike the other one, this is not that hard plastic. This has kind of got like that felt material.
I don't want to mess with that.
Yeah, the front looks good. We do have an exit door on this side, so it's a little bit different than our last one. But one of the cool things is that this RV did not come with this upper storage area. And the gentleman we bought it from did a really good job adding this upper spot. And this is big enough for the boys.
Conveniently.
2 boys can sleep in it. So it's kind of cool because this air vent is, these 2 air vents are the ones that normally would blow on the driver. But because he put this here, he actually tapped into the air unit and added, I'll show you guys, some nice vents down here. He added some lights up here. So he just did a really good job. And this is nice. This is kind of inconvenient when the boys want to get up there, but with them being small right now, they both can fit right here. while we're driving down the road. So that may be something we may take down if we get good beds, or we may leave it. I'm not quite sure. So this is really nice. You can't really use any of this storage in here because you can't really get to it. So that is one downfall, but it's not like it's a major storage area. It's kind of tiny.
The thing I'm going to add for sure is I'm actually going to add a child's ladder.
Okay, so put a ladder where they can get up and down?
Yeah, because they keep stepping on the back of our seats.
But overall, this front area is really nice. It's got updated carpets too, so it's really cool. Now, moving back, this is the biggest slide out. They did remodel and kind of have to redo this when we bought it, which is one of the reasons we got it for a little bit of a discounted price. But it's really big, and once you open that up, you guys can tell that the space in here, you know, our old RV stopped where the slide out was to where now we have that much more room. So it makes it
had this much space before.
Yeah, before it hit to the table. So definitely get a slide out. I recommend that. But we've put this futon in here. It's not ideal to have that, but we've got a new one sitting right here that we actually just went and picked up that we do plan on putting there, or actually right here. So next thing, all this is about to be removed. So it was custom built for here. Got rid of the kitchen area. So we're going to try to maybe put in a kitchenette either on this side or on this side. We haven't figured out. And then you can see where they started painting the walls and then stopped. So that's two different colors. Christy's going to come in here and paint everything.
You know me.
And then we're going to take this flooring out. Another cool mod that he did is, go ahead and lift that up, is that he added this cool little extension for the kitchen, and then that goes in. He also, 2 bar stools. Yeah, 2 bar stools. He also cut out this little area here and added a drawer.
For shoes.
So all this is really nice. Yep, this is coming out. So really nice. You got a full-size microwave, a good stove.
The TV so it angled.
Yep, so he did a wall mount TV. You've got a full freezer and refrigerator, which is nice. Moving on back here, this is what we really liked, is that this is a slider door. And then you've got the separate bathroom here. And he really did a nice job. So we don't have a lot to do in here.
The floor is kind of janky. I'm going to do the floor. No, it's not janky. But I'm going to do the floor. I'm going to do wallpaper up here. And Skylar's like mad at me if I paint this.
Yeah, it's just cedar.
It's cedar. But it
smells really good in here.
I don't know if I'm going to touch that.
But you got closet area that goes all the way through into the room. So Christy can go into the room and show you guys. There she is.
My bad.
So, but that's really nice. Moving on back here, you have a full-size tub, or not tub, shower, and a bathroom, which Christy's going to do some wallpaper and different things like that, removing a few things, and then on to the 06 carpet.
We're going to rip this puppy out.
Yep, this carpet's got to go, which is going to be hard because
it's going to be hard.
Slide out. So I don't really know. This may be one of the last things that we do.
Yeah, it's probably why he hasn't done it, honestly.
I don't really, to be honest with you guys, I'm nervous because I don't know how to like get the carpet out from the other side. And I'm not sure if you have to have carpet back in here for them slides to work.
You don't have to.
Because if you put a thicker board in, it may not slide. Okay. Don't know, but he also added all this in the back. So, or maybe it was just this one. I'm not sure.
Only that one.
But he added plumbing in the back so that he can do washer and dryer. So we're probably going to take all that out so that we have this room. So
we have babies, and we figured a crib would fit perfectly right there in a rocker.
Yeah, so or like a recliner chair or something right here even. So
and even we could fold it out and it could be a bed.
Well, there you go. So there is a full walk down of the RV. So there's your before. So we're going to get to work. We may not do like major time lapse. We may jump from week to week to week to just show you guys updates. But for right now, this is what it kind of looks like. And like I said, tomorrow we'll show you the outside. The outside needs nothing.
It's wonderful.
It is perfect. Actually, let's see if you can see it.
Although the front needs to be resealed.
Can you turn this outside strip on for a second? It's with that remote. And open that counter. So I don't know if you guys can see this. All right, there you go. It's a little bit better. So now you can see it's got a really cool LED strip. This thing is black. Maybe you can see it. It's a whole entire black with like a tan, gray, and maroon kind of look. Let's go over here where the light is so maybe you can see it a little bit better. Sorry about the video quality. There you go. So it's black with like a dark gray and a nice maroon. So as far as the outside goes, this thing is solid. No issues whatsoever when it comes to the outside. It's got good tires. It tows really well. The generator is an Onan 5500, so it works amazing. But like I said, we're going to get to work. We're going to take off some of these things, and we'll catch you guys the next time we come back to give you an update on what it looks like.
So we left off last night, and Skylar and I worked, I think, easily until like 11:30, and we made some crazy progress. I wasn't really, like, our progress was to get the couch in, right? That turns into a bed, which is so sweet. But like, just to see if it would fit, and not only does it fit, but it's perfect. But then we started deciding what our floor plan would be for our RV. Yeah, and perfect. Uriah thinks it's perfect. So I'm gonna give you guys kind of a glimpse of what I'm doing secretly while he's gone, because he went to work on the rental, and you know, pad time and Cheez-Its. And so my boys are being awesome. And so during nap time, I snuck out here, and we're just gonna see what progress we can make today. Check this out. This is gone. We took the futon, we brought in our couch like I showed you, and we took out this bar that was here. If you remember, there was a bar there. And we actually discovered that right underneath here does not have carpet, or I'm sorry, he didn't do the flooring right underneath there. And it was a little bit of rot that he would have to replace. Back here is huge transformation. Woo, is some dirty carpet. We have some good news, we have some bad news. Good news, this was amazingly done. And this was actually a washer dryer combo that he was gonna put in, and did all like the plumbing and everything for it. However, we do not want a washer dryer in here, and we do not want this plumbing in here. And so we are actually gonna take this down. Skylar's gonna cap it here, and we're gonna actually run it outside so we have an outdoor shower. And then this is the vent. He's gonna make that flush and cap it. That you can't get rid of. So I'm gonna have to figure that out. Then, as you can see, no cabinetry. Guys, let me tell you the amount of work. And no cabinetry over here. Let's talk about this puppy. Woo! I wasn't expecting that. The other day, as you can see, watch, it's like pushes in. Oh, the other day, we felt that the wall was a little mushy, and we hadn't realized it. And so we're still trying to diagnose if this is not recent, because this is like taking a while. However, it's rotted, so we have to replace this wall, which I'm glad that we ripped everything out so that we could do that. So stay tuned, because that's gonna come, and we're gonna pull out the bed, and we're gonna actually start ripping up this carpet. So this carpet is original from the very, very, very beginning. He's even redone all the floors except that. Hi, baby. All the floors except this one, because this is like a pain. Like, all the carpet goes underneath here. Look at this. Watch this. We even found out that they were so amazing, they put the carpet underneath the closet. So, which, you know, in theory, great job, but in reality, that stinks for us. However, look at the color it used to be. You guys, oh my gosh, yuck. So I'm dying over here. We got to get rid of it ASAP. We are planning on putting in floors, and I think we are actually going from the back all the way to the front. And we are not right now going to touch our front, because man, let us just tell you, like, we did our other RV, we made the flooring through and through. It was beautiful. It was a job, and he's already recarpeted the front, and you know, y'all, it doesn't look bad, and it's clean, and it's brand new. Like, the carpet's brand new. We are going to replace this. We haven't figured out what to do, and like he said yesterday, we're not going to redo the dash, because it's not, you know, in the like 80s, it's, or 90s, it's 2000s. So yeah, I've kept every single one of my curtains, as you can see, for dimensions, and I'm going to be making these curtains behind me. But let me just tell you, it's getting a little hot in here. We don't have it plugged in, and even though it's October, in Mississippi, it still feels like it needs to be 90 degrees. So we're working with that. I'm about to, right now, I am solely working on pulling all my stuff out, like these little things, like all this little hardware. I'm pulling out all this hardware from the wall. I'm gonna spackle the wall, like just little bits, and then I'm actually gonna start my trimming out of my walls. So keep an eye out and I'll show you what I get done. Day 4. So it's day 4. I did not time lapse you. I did not fully fill you in, but now I'm just gonna let you watch me work. So I have done a ton of work. I've gotten 2 coats on most of the cabinets. I've finished the bottom cabinets, which you'll see in just a second the color that I went with, and I'm really excited about it because I think it turned out better than I thought, and I'm doing it all the way throughout the RV. And if you watched my last RV reno, you know painting cabinets is the death of me. So day 4, here we go, let's paint some cabinets.
What's going on, everyone? So you guys have seen that Christy has done an incredible job. I'm going to show you guys around. It's time for me to take over. She has gotten here and painted for the last 5 or 6 days. I don't know exactly how many it is, but very proud of her. But now it's time for the nitty-gritty part of this build, the construction side of it. So I'm going to flip this camera around and show you guys where she's gotten and show you guys what my goal and plan is for today. So you can see she has gotten all of the cabinets painted. She went this really nice, like very subtle gray down on the bottom. Everything is white in the front. She's actually was able to get up in here and get all this painted and stuff like that. I believe she still has a few more coats, but we went ahead and removed all of this old like press board. We're gonna put a nice wood beam look or like some oak or something up there. But everything looks good here. This is getting wallpaper. I'm sure she's already told you about that. But moving back here into the back, this is where I have been working. And you can see I am getting ready to install shiplap. So we have painted this stuff and cut it all to 8 inches. And I have been back here doing some wiring and patching floors and hiding wiring in the floor and patching all this up. I went ahead and cut that like she's talked about. And so now it is time for me to get back in here and work my magic. I reinstalled all of this wiring and hid this box back in here, cut it down to where we could put this one back in. So all this will go away. So I'm going to set you guys up and let you guys see what kind of process this is. I'm going to start on this back wall, work my way up. Then start this way and then work my way back around and come all the way over to here. So here goes nothing. So that's finished. That was fun. Took a little longer than expected. But I wanted to make sure that I got a really good bond. On one of these sides where you saw that wall was really bad, I had to start using some Gorilla Glue to really get a stick there because that stuff was a little bit soft. And so I couldn't get, the nails weren't sticking. So I decided to swap over some Gorilla Glue. But overall, I think this place turned out amazing and looks incredible. So y'all tell me what you think. Doesn't even look like the same RV to me. That shiplap look is just awesome. Christy came in here and cleaned it up. So I ran it all the way up that side and just stopped it right there because it's already white, so you can't really tell. But all the cuts and joints just look really good. I'll come back and caulk. I also like the way that I turned this over and went up inside this window sill as well. So I've got this trim right here, but where they used to have the old cabinet, it stopped, so I got to go buy some of that. But this is the wall that looks 10 times better, so everything is covered up. This is where I put the Gorilla Glue, and y'all remember that spot that was real bad right there. And I also trimmed this out, got all of our cables, got everything wired up, so all this has power now. So all I have left to do is come and put my corner pieces in, I guess my quarter round right there and right there, and caulk everything, and then go ahead and start going with the floor in here. But she came in here and put another coat right here, and so that's really nice. And then once we get all the rest of this flooring and stuff out, she got all of this trim that goes all around in here pulled up, so you can see all this trim is pulled up around the cabinets and all that. So the next step will be to start ripping all this floor out and start in the back with the new floor and come back towards the front. So very happy with all the way this is coming together. It's gonna look so nice. So we're gonna call it a day for today. We'll come back tomorrow and start probably cleaning this thing out and start ripping some of this flooring out.
So we got the floor.
Yeah.
Skylar just put in the one in this bedroom. And this isn't the original one we picked out, but we like it better, actually. Sky had, we had gotten it in here, and it was the perfect color, and it was a terrible floor.
It didn't snap together good.
It just, like,
it was just like
floated.
It was a floating, it didn't snap.
We didn't
real
know that
good
when we bought it. But
so we bought this stuff. This is amazing.
It's like so good. And so this carpet's gonna hopefully be covered. I don't know how we're gonna do it yet.
We may paint it. Just paint it.
We're not painting carpet.
That same blue.
That's not happening. And I have a miracle person over there.
Yeah.
We're right here to the hard part, and as you can tell, it's gonna take way longer than what we were thinking.
Yeah.
But have you showed them this?
Which part?
The walls.
Yeah, I've already showed them the walls.
Okay.
They turned out amazing.
The walls turned out incredible.
Christy decided to go ahead and paint that.
This is gonna come off.
Yeah.
There's going to be a really cool design in here that I'm going to surprise y'all with. And it's going to actually match out there. But, whew, it just looks so good. Yeah, show. But now we have all this to work on. But, man, it's beautiful. Except for that carpet. But it
so we're going to have to do 2 parts to this video.
Dun, dun, dun.
It's going to be a lot longer than our first RV reno.
But it's bigger.
Because it's way bigger and a lot more that we're doing. So you guys stay tuned. I hope you enjoyed part 1. We got a lot done. And it's been what? It's been our 10 days since we started. We did our first RV in 10 days. This one's going to probably be 20.
Yeah, but we also didn't work on it every single day.
Yeah, this one's we're kind of taking slowly because we've been doing some racing and stuff like that. So, but like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Part 2 will probably be out in a couple of weeks.
And stay tuned, because once this comes, then we decided we are doing bunk beds for our kids. And we're adding an eat-in kitchen over here. Like, oh yeah. Yeah, awesome.
So, y'all like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you think so far. If you want to go check out our first RV, I'll leave the link to that video in the description.
No, sir.
But y'all be on the lookout for part 2 coming soon. Thank y'all for hanging out.